Life has a quiet way of teaching. It does not announce its lessons loudly. It reveals them slowly, often when time has already passed. Some lessons arrive gently. Others arrive with regret. And many arrive too late to change the past, but not too late to change the future. Most people don't lack intelligence. They lack perspective. And perspective usually comes after experience. That is why certain truths only become clear later in life. When the noise fades, when expectations loosen their grip, when priorities finally make sense. Today we'll explore 10 life lessons people often learn too late, not to create sadness, but to create awareness. Because awareness can still change how the rest of life is lived. Let's begin with a lesson almost everyone underestimates. Lesson 1. Time is more valuable than money. Money feels important early in life. It promises security. It promises comfort. It promises freedom. So people trade time for it willingly. They work longer hours. They delay rest. They postpone presence. They assume there will be time later. But time is the one resource that never returns. Money can be earned again. Opportunities can reappear. Energy, once spent, does not always recover. People later realize how many moments were exchanged for things they no longer remember. Conversations missed. Moments rushed. Days lived on autopilot. Time shapes life more than wealth ever could. How you spend it becomes how you live. Protecting time protects meaning. Learning this earlier changes everything. Lesson 2. Health quietly affects every part of life. Health rarely feels urgent when it is present. It feels invisible. It feels guaranteed, so it gets ignored. Late nights feel harmless. Poor habits feel manageable. Warnings feel distant. But health shapes energy. Health shapes mood. Health shapes independence. People later understand that everything they enjoyed depended on how they treated their body. Movement mattered more than convenience. Rest mattered more than productivity. Care mattered more than neglect. The body keeps score quietly. Small choices accumulate over years. Good health creates freedom. Poor health creates limits. Learning to respect the body earlier preserves quality of life later. Lesson 3. Relationships matter more than achievements. Achievements look impressive on the surface. Titles create status. Recognition brings short-term pride. But relationships shape daily life. They provide support during difficulty. They create meaning during ordinary days. People often chase success believing it will bring fulfillment. Later they realize success feels empty without connection. Missed dinners cannot be replaced by promotions. Absent presence cannot be repaired by awards. Strong relationships require time. They require listening. They require effort. People often wish they had invested more attention in the people who truly mattered. Relationships outlast achievements. They carry emotional value long after success fades. Learning this earlier shifts priorities in powerful ways. Lesson 4. Most fears never come true. Fear feels convincing. It feels logical. It feels protective. So people listen to it. They avoid risks. They delay action. They wait for certainty. But fear is a storyteller, not a prophet. Most imagined disasters never happen. Most worries dissolve with time. People later look back and realize how many opportunities were avoided unnecessarily. They see how fear shaped decisions more than reality ever did. Courage does not eliminate fear. It moves forward despite it. Action reduces fear more effectively than overthinking ever could. Learning to challenge fear earlier opens doors that otherwise remain closed. Lesson 5. You don't need everyone's approval. Approval feels comforting. It signals acceptance. It reduces conflict. So people adjust themselves to fit expectations. They hide opinions, they soften boundaries, they suppress individuality. Later in life, many realize how exhausting this habit was. Approval never lasts. Someone is always dissatisfied. Someone always disagrees. Living authentically creates peace that approval never can. People who matter will respect your truth. Those who don't were never meant to guide your life. Freedom begins when external validation loses its grip. Learning this earlier builds confidence and clarity. Lesson 6. Happiness is built daily, not achieved once. Many people chase happiness like a destination. They believe it arrives after success, after retirement, after stability. But happiness is not an event. It is a habit. It grows through daily choices, small pleasures, moments of presence, gratitude for ordinary experiences. People later realize they postponed happiness unnecessarily. Joy was available all along. It simply required attention. Learning to cultivate happiness daily transforms life at any stage. Lesson 7. Change is uncomfortable, but necessary. Change disrupts routine. It introduces uncertainty. It challenges identity, so people resist it. They stay in familiar situations even when unhappy. Comfort feels safer than growth. Later, people recognize how stagnation limited them. Growth always requires discomfort first. Change brings new skills, new perspectives, new possibilities. Remaining open to change keeps life dynamic. Learning to accept discomfort earlier prevents long-term regret. Lesson 8. You are responsible for your own peace. Blame feels easier than accountability. Circumstances feel like convenient explanations. Other people feel like obvious causes. But peace is an internal state. It cannot be outsourced. It cannot be guaranteed by others. People later understand how much power they gave away by waiting for external conditions to change. Boundaries protect peace. Acceptance strengthens peace. Perspective creates peace. Taking responsibility restores control. Learning this earlier reduces suffering dramatically. Lesson 9. Letting go is a strength, not a weakness. Holding on feels loyal. It feels principled. It feels justified. But holding on to pain weighs heavily. Old anger drains energy. Unresolved resentment blocks growth. People later realize how much emotional space was occupied by things that no longer mattered. Letting go does not erase the past. It releases its influence. Forgiveness creates freedom. Acceptance restores calm. Strength grows when you choose peace over pride. Lesson 10. Life is happening now, not later. People often live in anticipation. They wait for better timing. They wait for fewer responsibilities. They wait for clarity. But life does not pause. Moments pass quietly. Days blend together. Years move faster than expected. Later, people realize how often they delayed living. Presence transforms experience. Attention deepens meaning. The present moment is where life actually exists. Learning to live now prevents the regret of missed time. Finally, life lessons rarely arrive when they are most useful. They arrive after experience has shaped perspective. But awareness still has power. It can guide choices forward. It can soften regret. It can bring intention into remaining years. These 10 lessons are not meant to create sadness. They are meant to create clarity. Life remains open. Growth remains possible. Peace remains attainable. Every day offers another opportunity to live with wisdom. And it is never too late to apply what life has already taught you.